Hey, hello guys. What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. I'm here in Japan and it's evening here and let me know where you are tuning in, what country you are in. If you watch the replay, please type on a comment replay. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you my guest for tonight and hold on for seconds. I'm going to bring him now because it's always takes time for me to take him into this live. Hey Jane, thank you for jumping in, and I'm trying to bring friend of mine in this live. So he's on his way, and he is my guest for tonight. Let me know, guys, what country you are tuning in, and please write down the comments if you have questions, and if you watch this live on a replay, just ask questions to him on how he did it and what strategy he used on his business to become successful, right? So he is okay. I'm gonna bring him right now. Hold on for seconds. I'm always having trouble when I bring somebody. There you go. Now he's from Spain, but he's now in the Philippines. There you go. I
There you
see
go.
you.
All
Can you see
right.
me? All right. How are you? Busy, busy?
Very busy, always busy, no? We should
Yeah,
be, right?
yeah,
We should be
yeah,
busy. I'll just hand hold it there. How about
mm-hmm.
that? There you go.
Yeah,
Here
can
at
see
our
you.
coffee shop, I Chill Theater Cafe in Sampaloc,
Oh,
Manila. Check it out. I want to show you the
very.
venue. See?
Mm-hmm.
There. Hopefully the internet is good enough. This is our event space for little parties, debuts,
Mm-hmm.
surprises, bridal showers. And this is
Yeah.
a giant screen. We project against this wall, and we have a giant screen karaoke. We have a sound system, and then we have a film screening for indie filmmakers, and then business presentations, sometimes workshops, things like that. Yeah.
Oh,
So
are
it's
you open tonight?
we're open tonight. The coffee shop is open. Yeah, we're open every day. We open every day until midnight. Yeah, we're always
Okay.
open. Yeah,
All right. Thank you so much for your and now it's our second time for this live because we don't know we messed up last time. And yes, before we start, let me introduce yourself. There you go. Mr. Manzano.
yeah. So Kuya Manzano here for everyone, and I'm a Spanish Filipino. Been an actor and a singer for 21 years, living in the Philippines for 8 years now. Lived a little in China and mostly in Spain, where a performer. I've been a performer by profession, and then I'm obsessed with passive income and investment and automation and growth because of being an actor. Actually, that triggered me to search ways of having income without having to worry about spending hours making that income happen. Why? So I can be an actor. Because as you know, an actor and a performer in general in the world has a very hard time financially. It's
Mm-hmm.
up and down. Yeah, it's a freelancing thing. So I figured out that I needed to have sources of income that comes even if I'm sleeping, even if I'm acting around the world and I don't have much income from the acting, I still have income from other sources. So I started investing long time ago. 2002 was my first house for rental income home in Spain. And then, I started buying. I have three in Spain. And then when I came to the Philippines, I opened this coffee shop. And then I invested in Grab cars. I have three of those. I invested in two gas stations, small part, some stocks in gas stations. And recently, I invested in four massage chairs for SM malls in the Philippines. So you just pay 100 pesos and you get, which is $2. For $2, you get half an hour massage in the chair. Very good. So that's the
Very good.
latest venture I just started. And news, I just made 3 million peso net worth. So boom, that's a big step for me. Yeah, I don't know for the people listening. I don't know for you. for me, it's a giant step. And I like to celebrate each little tiny win. That's why I'm always posting my advance, my progress. It keeps me motivated, and it shows me that I can achieve. When I see there's progress, I believe I'm going to get to the end of the line, because why not? I'm taking steps every day, right? So logic says I'm going to get to my destination at the end, right? Some of
Mm.
my friends, especially the old friends, are kind of annoyed with my counting money, with my counting of percentages, how far I am from my goal, and things like that. Well, maybe that's why they're gonna become my old friends, and I'm gonna find new
Mm-hmm.
friends like you who want to
Yes.
succeed and win in life, right? Because you gotta surround yourself with like-minded people who want to go to the same places or are already in the place that you want to be in. So there.
Yes. So how do you become an actor? Is that what you really want to do? You
I
love to do?
love being an actor. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun being an actor. It's I discovered that I'm more alive when I'm singing, for example. Yeah, I love to do musical theater, especially. When I'm acting, when I'm singing, I feel alive. I go out of my head and I focus on the character, and I really get to focus. It's one of the few times I get to focus, I would say, as a good ADHD person. So it helps me with my mindset. And then, since I cannot be a corporate person, really, I tried. The other day, I walked out from uh, from a Google interview, actually, here in the Philippines. They wanted to interview me for the back end of YouTube, and I felt there was something weird in the corporate. It's not for me. I was excited because I'm a YouTuber myself, and in front of the camera. But to be in the back end in the computer, I was excited because it's okay. Let's try. But then I started feeling strange in the corporate environment, and I really think it's not for me. All those rules, even there's a lot of money. Yeah, they're offering a lot of money, but at the end, it's not about the money. It's about being happy every day and being excited with what you do. So
Mm.
I think I wouldn't be so excited there. Maybe I can help YouTube Philippines in another way, maybe in the future. I'm not close to some office work, but like not so much as a daily call center person, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, something more freelance. Yes, yes.
Yes, that's
So
very,
there,
very
here we
important.
are.
You love what you do. So you said you have an what's that? AHD, HD, AHD,
ADHD. Yeah.
ADHD. Yes, people are hearing about it. So why you say that? You
Well,
told them.
I'm diagnosed. I'm diagnosed officially by a psychiatrist. I am also an associate of the ADHD Society of the Philippines, and I learned to love it now. I also know that many entrepreneurs, successful ones, are ADHD, and also many artists are ADHD. And that's also connecting with why we cannot do normal, repetitive office work. It's against our nature, our brain. We're not programmed for that. So we're very creative. We have a lot of energy, a lot of passion. So those are our strengths. And we're bad at organizing. We're bad at I don't know, being on time. Yeah, I don't have a watch. Yeah. No, I have one in my bag there, but there. We're bad on being on time. We're bad remembering things, bad at memory. So we're good at other things. So that's why there's many business people who are ADHD and artists, and there's few successful ADHD people working in repetitive things in office. That's it's not better or worse. I'm taking it as a strength now. Of course, it makes me struggle and procrastinate big time many times. No? So, well, I'm learning. I read about it. I learn more, and I'm trying to improve myself a little daily. Yeah, baby steps,
Yes.
baby steps. Like with
Mm-hmm.
finance, like with career. Career-wise, I'm in 98,000 followers in all with all social media together. And my goal for 2020, my goal for next year is 100K. So I'm gonna achieve the goal of next year this year. Yeah, before this year ends, I already achieved 2020. Yeah, so I'm very, very, very happy and thankful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. And then money-wise, I'm so happy because my goal of this year was $50,000, which I already achieved. Now I'm at $57,000 net worth, and my goal of 2020 is 70. So I'm already 81% done with my goal of next year. So hopefully by the end of this year, I hit I advanced the goal of next year already. You know, so that's it's working. How I'm making things happen? Being obsessed. Like Grant Cardone says, be obsessed or be average. Be
Yes,
obsessed
yes.
or be a normal person. And I enjoy more not being a normal person, being a weirdo, and being I want to be successful. I want to be a better version of myself. I want to also on the way by achieving things. When I already achieve them, teach others how to do it. Teach others. I'm really obsessed about teaching others how to be happy and how to be successful, and how you can be everything, anything you want in life. You can be more rich, you can be more famous, you can be more sexy, you can do anything you want. You can have more love, but you start loving yourself. Yeah, that's a principle. You want to have
Yes.
money, stop giving it to everyone, build it up for yourself. When you're strong, then you start helping others with charities of your choice, of course, whatever you want.
Mm.
Career, you build it for yourself, and then you can show others the path. Yeah.
What about
So it,
happiness?
happiness. Wow. I do whole weeks of happiness academy as a Raelian. I don't know if I told you before. I'm a Raelian. That's my religion. We believe in UFOs and stuff like that. And one of the main things we do is we're obsessed with happiness. So we have seminars of 1 week in Okinawa lately. It's 1 week. Oh, you're in Japan there. So
Yes.
there's 1 week, and Raelians from all over the world, like 500 people go to Okinawa every year because there's our prophet is in Okinawa, and we have 1 week seminar of happiness. We call it the
Oh,
Happiness Academy. Yeah, it's beautiful. So how do you achieve happiness? Many ways. Meditation, eating healthy. See, love yourself, laughing every day, dancing every day, singing a little every day. You don't need to do it well or professionally. You just need to do it and have fun. Making exercise every day. It really helps your mind. If you don't drink alcohol, if you don't smoke, you're loving yourself. When you drink, you're very happy, and then the next day you want to kill yourself, right? Because you're depressed. So learn from it, and then if your body is happy, if your heart, if your liver is happy, if your stomach is happy, then your mind is going to be happy because your cells are happy. Yeah.
mm.
Hang out with happy people. Hang out with successful, beautiful people, and then you're going to be successful and beautiful because everything's contagious. There. So
Mm-hmm.
happiness is also contagious. It's a discipline. You got to work on your happiness daily, and you have to. I decide, Kuya, I decide to be happy every day. Every morning when I do my meditation, I say thank you for two things. Yeah, that I learned from Dean Graciosi also. I say thank you for two things that I'm thankful for today. And then I plan what I'm going to do today, what steps I'm going to do towards the progression of my goals. And then I also get happy because progress, that I learned from Tony Robbins, progress makes you happy. When you see you're progressing towards your goal, you get happy. It's something like that.
Yes, of
So
course. Mm.
so although I'm so thankful for all this community because we know each other from the underground millionaire mastermind, no? So all this movement of self-help, self-education, it teaches so much more than a four-year course in any university. Sorry to say, uh, people don't use their college degrees much. You know, it's only 25% of the people get to use their college degree later in life. And still, even those who do that, most people change career path like 3 or 4 times during their lifetime. So, whoa, what's with that giant investment of time and money in a college education that probably you're not going to use anyway? If it's your passion, go for it. If you want to be a doctor, go for it. You know, if that's the
Yes.
dream of your life, yes, I'm all about going after the dream of your life, but not do it. That's not happiness. If you do it because of your parents, that's not happiness, my friend. Yeah, you're
Yes.
not to please anyone. You just have to please yourself.
Yes, correct. So how did you set your mindset to be like you, to be in your to be focus on your lane? How did you set your mindset? Can you give them some advice and tips to how setting mindset?
Well, they say it takes, well, there's several numbers they say, but I say, let's, I make a jumble in my head. I say it takes 60 days to make a habit. Yeah, to
Mm.
change your habit. Yeah, you repeat something for 2 months. I'm exaggerating a little, maybe the number, but better do in excess than in absence. You do something for 60 days, and then it becomes a habit, and then you don't have to think about it anymore. It's automated, and then you can build a second habit on top of it. Yeah, like, right, you don't think about brushing your teeth in the morning because it's a habit. You don't even have to think. It's not effortless. So the same thing, I start doing meditation. And guess what? Now I do meditation every day. It was hard at the beginning. Doing exercise was hard at the beginning. Not drinking alcohol was hard at the beginning. Yeah. I try not to eat fat stuff or fried stuff. It was hard at the beginning, but now it became normal. It became automated. I don't even have to think about it. So I don't even miss it. And when people offer it, I automatically say no. Oh no, no, thank you. That's not healthy. That's not good for me. I'm not taking it. It's okay. And I don't even feel guilty about it. At the beginning I did. Now I don't. So you keep on doing something every day, and then magic happens because it becomes your nature. It becomes who you are. And I decided I want to be a successful, happy person, a rich person, a famous person, a sexy person. Those are my goals. I want $10 million, 10 million followers, and the body of Captain America. Those are my goals, and I repeat that in affirmations, or if, as Tony Robbins says, as incantations. Yeah, I claim that every morning, and I visualize it, and then I work towards the achievement of those goals. So, for example, today I sent messages. I have messages in my Instagram and my Twitter every day, yeah, from new followers and things like that. So I sent them a message today. I send like updates. So
Mm.
maybe for two reasons. One, to show that I'm working towards my goals and I'm doing progress. Second reason, so maybe I can motivate and inspire someone. 1 out of 100, that's a win for me. Okay, if I can inspire someone. So my update of the day, I told the people, today I'm teaching Spanish. Then I'm gonna check on the coffee shop, and I'm gonna hit the gym, and I'm gonna do my social media. Yeah. So with those 4 activities, I'm making everything. I'm earning money from my Spanish. I'm checking on my business, which is a money related, right? I'm in the gym working out for my sexy body, and then oh, I'll say something about that. And then what's the other one? And I'm doing social media, so I'm working
Social
on my
media.
fame. Yeah. So yesterday I had a show of Sindak 1941, the musical, and I removed my T-shirt. And there's a scene I removed my T-shirt. And yesterday, my progress of my body has, I made progress from last month, so my body is sexier than last month, and it showed in the show, and people were clapping and cheering when they saw my body. No, all the teenagers, they went like, whoa!
Mm.
And I got very happy because of it. It feeds my ego, of course, and at the same time, it's like a prize because I did effort, and I saw a reward. So that's very important. As an ADHD also, it's very important to see immediate rewards. It's something that we feed on because that shoots dopamine inside our head, and that's what we lack. Our ADHD people have a chemical imbalance, and we don't have access to dopamine. Dopamine is what the brain releases as reward. No? So we need those reward shoots. So we get that when, well, for example, when they're clapping, yeah, because they're clapping, they liked it. Oh, I did something good, I get a reward. No, it's like when you're playing video games and you pass and you get extra points. That's a reward, and that's why we're very good at video games. ADHD. To see results, it's a reward, and that feeds our brain, our dopamine. So I got very happy. So when people like my body yesterday and they loved it, so guess what? Today I wanted to go to the gym, yes or yes, to make my body better, to get more clapping next time. I don't need external validation. I I'm happy with myself. Alone in the forest, I'm happy. Yeah, meditating. Still, progress also makes me happy. The sexier I am, the more fans add me in social media, the more people I can reach, the more success I have. So everything is like retrofeeding. It's like gasoline, fueling, fueling. So I want to do more of that. I want to have more money because I can reach more people. I want to, of course, get more massages like I had before. I rewarded myself. I had a massage. Yesterday, I had two massages in the massage chairs that we have, you know, to celebrate. It's also
Yes.
important to reward yourself and say, hey, I deserve this, man. I'm achieving so much. So, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. So how are you now get used of living in the Philippines? So how many years you been there?
8 years, yeah.
8 years? Mm.
8 years living in the Philippines, very, very happy. This economy is booming. The latest news, the inflation of August was 1.7. Hello, 1.7 inflation. That's nothing. So it's people were scandalized last year because inflation was very high. Now it's the lowest ever. Yeah, 1.7, and the economy is booming. There's construction all over. There's cars all over. There's gasoline. That means people have money for gasoline. They have money for cars. The malls are full. The movie houses are full. The restaurants in the malls are full. People have money. The economy is growing. So it's a very good place to be, and it's very cheap to live here. Very, very cheap. It's ridiculous cheap. I can eat for half a dollar. I can travel for 10 pesos. 10 pesos is not, how much is that? Not even 10 cents. It's ridiculous. It's a fraction of a dollar. It's ridiculous. So here you have an opportunity to to build business and to live because you don't have to spend. You can live in the Philippines, you can live virtually for free. So you don't have expenses for living. So imagine you can use your money to invest more. Yeah? And I keep on doing it. I keep on investing and investing. Like some things will work, some things won't work. And that's what the other day there was a meetup from the what's this? The Investors Podcast. You know the Investors Podcast? It's a very famous podcast from someplace in Europe. And then they came here to the Philippines because their back end, the team is here in the Philippines. So there was a meeting in Makati and they invited all the
Mhm.
listeners to come. So I went, of course. I said, what an opportunity to meet these people. So I went to the bar and I met them. And, they're into stock market investing and things like that. So it's like, it's so nice. And I was meeting with other listeners and all, no? So it's like most of them are investing in stock market. They want to grow. And what I was telling them is that I invest in a lot of things. Many times I lost money, but what when you invest money, it shouldn't be money you need for living. It's like this is your money, this is your investment money. It's different, no? So your investment money is not yours anymore. That's what Kiyosaki says. That's investment money. That's not your money. That's your future you money if you want to think about it that way. So if you lose it, you lose it. But you keep on investing every month, every month, every month. You invest. Some, guess what? In 1 year or 2 years, you're gonna be richer. Yes or yes, because some of those investments are gonna click. And when they start clicking, they start giving you cash flow and dividends back. Well, that's the type of investments I believe in cash flow investments. Yeah, I'm a Robert Kiyosaki baby. I started playing the cash flow game online. By the way, check it. It's free. You can play it, and the more you play it, the more you learn. Yeah, when you get good, you get better, and you escape the rat race faster and faster. And you learn so much. So I got the knowledge from that game and from his books, and I made an Excel file for myself, and I started practicing the game in real life. You know, so I escaped the rat race 2 years ago, and I kept on growing my cash flow with passive income, and I could. I escaped 2 years ago, and I'm like 300% above my expenses, my monthly expenses, because I don't spend a cent. By the way, I have a very
Mhm.
very cheap lifestyle. I have a cheap motorcycle. I don't drink. I don't buy clothes. This has more than 15 years, my friend. This piece of cloth has more than 15 years. Like that, many things. I save. I save, I invest. I save and invest. And I pay back. I pay back money to people who lend me money to invest, or my co-investors in the coffee shop, for example. Or I catch up, I keep on giving back and investing more and growing. And I'm growing. I'm excited and I'm obsessed with growing my net worth every month and announcing it in social media. Yeah, so people see I'm moving. Yeah, as we say in the Philippines, I'm not a tambay. It's bawal to be tambay. It's not allowed to be a homeless without a work person drinking by there in the corner. It's not
Yeah.
allowed. The president said it. It's not allowed. It's illegal. Therefore,
Oh,
I
really?
follow. Yes,
Mm.
it's illegal to be a tambay in the Philippines. Yeah, since last year.
Oh, because long time ago they're all outside there and just
Yeah,
drinking and
now it's
smoking.
illegal and they get detained. You cannot be outside doing nothing without a shirt, yeah, sitting drinking beer in the corner. You cannot do it. You also
Mm.
cannot smoke in the streets anymore. Yeah, the
Oh.
percentage is pretty strict now. Yeah, we're
Mm.
getting there, like Singapore or like I don't know, like
So
some
when
disciplined countries.
planning to come to Okinawa for your happiness
That would be
Jack?
very nice. Yeah. I've been tempted several times. The thing is, of course, there's a cost in going to, there's hotel, there's a plane, ticket and everything. So I want to use my money to pay back to my family what I owe them or to my investors. I feel guilty if I spend it on vacations for myself so far. I think I should pay everything first and then think about spending $1,000 on a trip to Japan, for example. No, I won't enjoy it properly. I'll feel guilty. So
Mm.
that's the point I'm in right now in giving back to the people who believed in me. So well, I'm moving things, making things happen faster than I thought, by the way. And then I don't really need vacations because I love my life. I enjoy my everyday. I love working. So as Gary Vee says, if you're living for the weekends and for vacations, your shit is broken, man. You know, I don't I don't want vacations. I want more work. I love my work. I'm excited to go to work. I wake up at 4 a.m. to go to the theater and work 16 hours. Every day we have a show. We have 4 shows back to back. We end up one, we start. We end, we start. And thousands of kids in each show. And I'm excited. And I wake up at 4 a.m. and I go excited. And I get to the theater like that. Giant smile. Because I love my job. And that also is an indicator for me. It's an indicator that I'm gonna win in life because I love what I do. If you love what you do and you do it with passion and everything, don't you think you're gonna win? Of course. Chances are, I don't believe, I don't believe in luck, but the luck is on your side. The odds are on your side because you love what you do,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes.
There.
Okay, so what other advice you can give to those people who have, especially for the kids that are have an AHID, in a situation, and adults also. There's different, right, level of mentality.
Yeah, and for ADHD, uh, there's many kids who have it, and then but you don't outgrow it, so you go into adulthood with it. You just have to find tricks to cope with it. What works for you. So for parents out there, I'll tell them don't push your kid. I tell that to many mothers. Don't push your kids to do a career because it's your dream or you're just gonna make your ADHD kid, for example, very unhappy and very. They'll end up suiciding. They'll end up depressed because we have a depression tendency as ADHDers. So you just have to do what you love, and if you do what you love, you're gonna. Chances are we're very obsessive people. So chances are, if we love what we do, we're gonna go whoa, and we're gonna be better than anyone because we give 300%. Because we don't have a regulator. It's all in. It's all in or all out. Yeah. Therefore, so maybe if you're gonna be an accountant or something and you're gonna be bored, you're going to be the worst accountant in the world, and they're going to fire you, or you're going to lose all the money of your clients. But if you're maybe a policeman, because you're excited and everything's different every day, you might be the best policeman out there because you're excited about it. Yeah, that's what. So what I'm telling to the parents, parent friends who have kids with ADHD is just figure out what your kid loves, what he's passionate about, and fuel that. And you won't have a disabled kid. You're gonna have a winner, a super winner kid, because this can be a superpower. It can be a sickness or it can be a superpower. So it depends on how you direct it. So there. And for the other ones, the non-ADHD people, which are 95% of the population in the world, I'll tell them that you have to doubt everything that they taught you in school and in the church and your parents, because that's what maybe worked for them in other time, different time. It also didn't work for most of them. I see many adults unhappy. So I think we're done with that time. Unless you're dying of hunger. If you're dying of hunger, do whatever you need to do. But if not, search for your happiness, your personal happiness. Love yourself. Figure out what religion makes you happy. Figure out what advice makes you happy. Don't listen to advice about making money from someone who didn't make a cent in his life, for example. Don't listen to advice of happiness from someone who rants in Facebook. Right?
Exactly, correct.
You have to look for someone who's a good example and who can guide you there. No, it's not a. It's like, well, some coaches I've seen. There's some fat coaches who are good coaches, but I'm gonna wet my toes here. There's people I don't trust very much. For example, I don't trust a doctor who smokes. I think maybe he's a good doctor, but it's kind of contradicting. I don't trust a gay who goes to mass and prays very hard, because Catholicism and Christianity is against gayness publicly. So you're contradicting yourself. I don't trust a nutritionist that's fat, or a makeup artist, a beautician, right, that has pimples. There's something wrong there, right? So, well, I think from The Richest Man in Babylon. Did you read that book, The Richest Man in Babylon? It says, you won't
Mm.
ask for. I won't ask a mason how to sail my boat. It's like, right? It's pure logic. So you don't ask for business advice, or you don't ask for marketing advice or happiness advice from someone who's a cook. But still, people do that the whole time. They ask their parents for advice.
Mm.
Is your parent an authority in something? Unless your parent is the greatest ever doctor and you want to ask about medicine, that I understand. But if he's not the greatest something, why are you asking him for advice about money, for example? Is your father rich? If he's rich and he built it himself, ask him. Yeah, but if not, search for better mentors. That's my point, no? Search for a
Yes.
mentor who has already achieved it, and many mentors are excited. I'm not a mentor, but I can help some people to achieve things that they already achieved, and that excites me. If I can help some people organize their money and increase their net worth, I'm very happy. Or I can help someone increase their social media following, because those are things that I already achieved. I know how to do it. I can coach. I can coach someone how to prepare a role for a movie or a theater play, how to audition better. Yeah.
Mm.
I can do those things because I already achieved that. And guess what? It excites me to do it. If I see a student that's passionate, someone who really wants it and wants to give his all to it, I'm very excited to help out with that. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
So
especially when
search.
you've done when you've done already and you experience already and you get the results, so you don't need to be a teacher. You can teach what you've learned and what the result that you got, right? Like the many followers. So how did you get many followers on all social media? What is your strategy, or what is how you did it? So you can give other people an advice on. Sometimes they're just spamming and adding. They're so makulit, right? So how?
Yeah. What are you giving them? That's the thing, no? What's the reason people will follow you? Are you entertaining? People follow for two reasons. One, you're entertaining or you're teaching them. One of those. Those are the reason why people go famous online. It's either you're entertaining or you're teaching. So it's about what's in it for them. What's in for the user, for the watcher, for the follower. What does he get out of following you? Entertainment, happiness, okay. Or he's learning how to make whatever you can teach, how to make money, for example, or how to get more followers. So what's the value? That's the word. What's the value you're giving them? What's the reason? Why will they follow you? It's like people tell me, follow me, follow me back, and like, who are you? You're a homeless person there drinking beer in the corner. Why do I want to follow you? You're stealing my time, my energy. I don't want to follow a tambay. It's like, why would I follow you, dude? What's your value proposition? What are you giving me? So there. That's I don't want to follow. It's who do I follow? I follow people who I find interesting because I'm gonna learn from them, or I'm gonna get motivated, or their peers, maybe they're co-actors, and it's contagious. The energy, the working, the masipag, the hard work is it's contagious. So I want to follow those people. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are now not in your office. So do you remember the one that you put on your wall? Do you
My
remember?
mentors there. Yes, 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 yes.
How many of that? Four, right?
Yeah, I have Dan Peña who
What Dan
says
Peña said?
just fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
I have Tony Robbins who's saying you can achieve anything you want in life if you put your mind to it and your actions to it. I have Gary B saying that he had if you're working for the weekends, your shit is broken. I have the picture of Captain America, Chris Evans, with his sexy body, which is the body I want to achieve. And then I have our prophet Rael, who's all about happiness and love and meditation, health, all that. Yeah, so yeah.
So that inspires you every day, right? All
Yep.
of them.
I look
Mm.
at them. I say, "Hello, thank you, thank you for your message. I'll make you proud, guys." Yeah. I look up to them, and I want them to look at me and say they're proud of me one day. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Mhm.
So are you done with the show of the Sindak, or are you still on
No, we're
the?
gonna we're gonna continue until March 2020. We're touring the whole
Oh,
Philippines. Yep.
okay. So any come up events or show aside from Sindak? Is
No,
that
it's
the
only
only show you
Sindak
have?
right now. Yeah,
Mm-mm. All
which keeps
right.
me
So
busy.
all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you have anything more to add or advice to the people who are just getting started on business and very, 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 what they call this? They are thinking about quick success and fast success, things like that, or overnight success. Do you have any, any
Yeah, there's not such
advice
thing.
for them?
There's not such thing as overnight success. I started investing in 2002. I started my web page and my social media in 1998. Okay, that's many years ago, 21 years ago. Before I went viral in YouTube, it took me 455 videos before I went viral. You know, I've been posting in Facebook since it exists, and I've gone viral in Facebook 2 times. Okay, and I post every day 7 times. I do 7 posts a day, and I went viral 2 times in how many years Facebook exists? 15 years or whatever. Okay, so it takes time. It's the daily progress, and there's no rich quick scheme. Please, I'm allergic to multi-level marketing. I'm allergic to Bitcoin mining in places abroad where I cannot control and I cannot check on the office. Uh, Things like that. Like I don't believe in mutual funds or all this kind of investment things that
Mm.
I it's it can give some residual income, but I really don't. It's so small. But there, that's enough. You can if you want to learn a little, you can do it yourself and earn more. Even in the stock market, you can earn more just by the dividends. You'll never get those dividends from a mutual funds company probably. So there,
Mm.
there's no rich quick scheme. The lottery is a fallacy. It's a fantasy. If you believe in the lottery, if you believe in the casino, it's you're gonna get scammed pretty fast. I think that's what I'm telling you. I work 16 hours a day.
No day
If
off.
no day off, I work every day, and I like it. And there was a TED talk or something, a video I saw online. It's like, you want to be a billionaire? Okay, and then he was addressing the people in the audience. No? What are you? Who wants to be a billionaire? All the hands, 100% of the hands up. Okay, who is willing to give me one eye for $1 billion? All the hands went down. How about one arm? All the hands are down. Well, guys, if you're not willing to give like an eye or a hand, that's the price of being a billionaire, actually. To be a billionaire, you have to sacrifice so much. Probably you'll have no social life. Probably you're not watching football games with your friends drinking beers on the weekends. You gotta sleep in your office. You gotta work like a dog. Bill Gates sleep in his office. Steve Jobs sleep in his office. I sleep in this floor. I slept in the past, in the very first year. I'm not a billionaire, by the way. I'm not putting myself an example, but at least I can say I did and I keep on doing the efforts of trying to reach the riches. I'm teaching today. I'm teaching Spanish in 2 different places, and it's Sunday. It's Sunday,
Oh no,
Sunday is not a work day for you. Okay.
I'm
So
working. Yes.
let's talk about that in 20 years from now, where that person is or where I am. I I challenge the people who are like talking against me in social media, saying that I'm too obsessed or I want. Okay, let's see in 20 years from now where each
Yes.
of us is. So far, I'm better. Each month, I'm in a better economic position. Each month, I'm more famous
Mm.
by the hundreds.
Mm. There you go, guys. I don't know what happened. He's gone, so maybe of internet connection of his coffee shop. So yes, so thank you guys for watching, and hope you get a lot of value of what he told about yeah, about the success that he got on his journey, and he's still now on his journey, but he keep on doing it. So hope you get something from it. And like what he said, there's no overnight success. A lot of people takes years, 10 years, 20 years, how many years before they get a success, but not really a success. It's just a little win. It's just a little win. So you will see that every day what you do and you get a win, celebrate it, post it, let the people know that you get this a win. And yeah, so that's all. And that's a very very good feeling. You have a feeling of oh, I did it, I've done this, I've done that, things like, hey Antonio, how are you? Thank you for watching. So yes, and do something what you really love to do. It doesn't need to have always a money involved with that, because right, sometimes people are asking me also, hey Maria, why you're doing Facebook Live every day, and why you're doing this blah blah like that. Are you making money with that? And then I said, why do I need supposed to there's always money in everything I do, right? This is what I love to do. I make money on the other way because I have other streams of income. I have my full-time job, so I can make money with that. But doing my live and helping people and bringing people into my show, it's not. I don't need money for that. Just so that they're asking me if I'm making money or things like that. No, what I want is to help you, because if you see me every day, me, you cannot get a lot of things from me, because I'm not really an expert like other people. We have our own niches, right? We have our own talent where we are good at. So what I'm good at and what I only know is the only thing that I will tell to the people. But if you collaborate with someone, example, if you are on this kind of business, connection and collaboration with someone is a big help, and you can learn a lot of things there in your business. And yeah, Manzano says, internet in the Philippines somewhat unstable. Ha ha ha. Try so much, Maria, and all for all friends online, and come find me online. Yes, so Kuya Manzano, my guest, and he just sent me a message that he's so sorry because of he's in the Philippines and the internet connection is kind of bad, so he cut out, and so he just said sorry for that. And you can find him on online, and he is on a Facebook every day. So if you have any questions, or he's very willing to help also, and if you want to learn something about whatever you wanted to learn, you can ask him, because he's already done that, he's already been there, so he can teach you, and he knows what he's talking about, right? So guys, whatever you do, don't think always money involved. There are a lot of things that you don't need really money. All you have to do is, just because you're doing it, this is because you love doing it. You want to help people, and then just focus on that. There's no money involved, right? If you want to make money, you work for it, right? If you want to help people, then do whatever you can, no matter what, help people. And connection, like what I've told you, connection, collaboration is very important. Some people are afraid to ask. Some people are scared. Some people are shy. So if that kind of attitude and mentality that you always put in your mind, from now and after 2 years and 3 years, so what? Then what? You're still the same thing, right? Nobody will say no, and if they say no to you, that's okay, right? Some people thinking about, oh, I don't want to do that because uh, I feel, I'm gonna look like crazy, I don't feel, things like that. So you're the one thinking, you're the one criticizing yourself, right? You don't even heard from other people, but you say it. So that what you say is what your mind works, right? So do whatever you want, do what you love. Like he said, do what you love, and don't expect in return if you want to help people, right? You're not doing this to make money. But if you want to make money, you go to work, right? No work, no money. That's how it goes for now. But if you work online, you cannot get money on after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Well, it depends on your work ethic. But if you work offline, you go to the company, you go to your wherever you are working, go to work from the morning, go 8 to 5, in 5 days, you get money. Okay? They're gonna pay you per hour. They're gonna pay you per day. But if you switch on a business on internet, don't expect that you get money soon, or like overnight, things like that, because it really takes time. It's not like you're working on a company that you get your check every month. Here, no. Maybe you get your check maybe after 5 years, after 10 years, things like that. Because it all depends. It depends on you. It depends on how you set your mind. It depends on what you really want to do. It depends on, on your vision, and it all depends on the process. And if you can put and invest your time and yourself and your heart, and you focus on your vision that you really wanted to reach that goal, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, right? So for all the people that coming out into my show, you will get a lot of value, guys, because they have different kind of of niches. They have different kind of what do you call this, knowledge or expertise, right? Like what I interviewed this morning. She's what do you call this, business strategies or things like that, personal development, mindset, things like that. So there are more focus on that, and they learn a lot of things from their expertise. So yeah, just learn a lot from them, and then if you need help, and then you can ask me, and I can connect you to them, because I can answer all your questions, because I'm not expert on that. I am just here like a bridge or a knowledge broker, because I want to help also entrepreneur to spread their words, their message to the world, and help them also to show up, because some of them are struggling on talking in front of the camera. Some of them are just first time doing Facebook Live, so they really have a fear of talking on the camera. So this is also the purpose of my show, helping people to get out, show up, and speak to the world. Because if you have a good intention, you don't need to have any doubts in yourself, right? Your intention is good. So those negative thoughts that's stopping you on holding you back to move on, and if you really want to help people, if you really want to speak your message to the world, and then show up, this is a chance that we can collaborate each other and connect each other, right? So hope you get value with these guys, and I still have a lot of mm, people that wants to share their thoughts, and give some values, and give some tips or strategies, or maybe anything that they're expert on, and if you think that will help in your business, and then try, just take a note. And if you want to go more deeper, just let me know, and they're gonna put also their information in the description, so you can connect with them and ask them, right? So that's all we do. We have to be surrounded by like-minded people, people that can really help you. So don't surround yourself with negative people, because that's not going to help you to build your business, to be success on whatever you wanted to do, because all they have to say to you is all negative, and then that's getting you weak, and you feel not doing that anymore, because that's all you heard, right? So surround yourself with like-minded people, and listen to all those like Tony Robbins, or all those mentors and leaders that been teaching on the internet. So it depends on your niche. So yeah, so hope you get value with this, guys, and thank you so much to all of you that hey Paul, thank you for jumping in. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you so much for your patience. So every time I go live, I always make trouble on the beginning because of these connections, internet, and some of my guests are they just, some of them, not all of them, but some of them is first time doing Facebook Live. Most of them are just doing like Zoom, or what do you call it, a virtual talk, things like that, but not really on live. So some of them are not get used on how to do live, things like that. So thank you so much for your patience, and that's a good learning, and they love it because they learn something from it. So if we make a mistake, if we make failure, that's okay, because that's how we learn, right? Failure. I love failure, because if I get failure, I really don't stop learning until I get it, right? So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, and hope you have a great night. Hi, Maria. Better than never. Better late than, yes, better late than never. That's true. I agree with that. Yeah? And what you can do for now, do it now. Don't say, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna do it next week. Because nobody knows. Nobody knows if there's tomorrow, right? So what you can do for now, and then do it, right? So if you wanna, anything you wanna do, right? Because there's always something going on in our life. We never expect that, oh, tomorrow is gonna be like this, oh, tomorrow is gonna be like that. So what you can do for now, do it. All right? Don't say it never, next time, tomorrow, or next week, things like that, because it's not gonna happen maybe sometimes, right? So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and hope you have a great night, you have a good day wherever you are in the world, and yeah, thank you so much, and have a great night. Bye bye, peace out.